erupted. And while some parents are enrolling students elsewhere, it is so far a no-win situation for all parties involved. News 5's Sani Caetano reports.
A trickle of parents, majority who are mothers, gradually began congregating near the gates of Faith Nazarene Primary School shortly after the buzzer rang at 8:30 this morning. Attendance today would peak at around 125 students, roughly 30% of the overall population. A few children who weren't present for classes joined their parents outside the compound, where they held up placards demanding the removal of the principal.
Petch must go! Petch must go!
I don't have anything against Miss Petch or the teachers. The only thing that if they don't work together, they can perform good. And my kids, I want my kids to have a good education. That's why I'm here, standing up, because they have to change. A change has to happen, and if it doesn't happen, then what will happen with our kids?
It's a pertinent concern, one where other parents aren't sticking around for an outcome. Across town, Arms of Love Primary School, much smaller by enrollment, is seeing a sudden increase in the number of transfer applications, at least one directly attributed to the unrest at Faith Nazarene. For Raul Cabral, whose daughter is an infant too, the protest will continue indefinitely until their concerns are addressed.
We want to continue here. You see, something is going to be happen. You see, I don't know what kind of Minister of Education we have. He's supposed to come and talk to us. That is like just for consider us like a parent. We have a concern. If they do not come to talk to us, what we can do? We still want to continue protesting. You see, and then we are supporting the teacher.
That unwavering support, coupled with the existing tension between the principal and her teachers, has resulted in an abstention from classes for the past 2 weeks.
Now the parents came out to support the teachers, so now there are parents and the teachers against the principal, yet the principal don't want to leave. According to her, she won't come out from that office no matter what.
I understand that teachers have applied for permission to be able to stage their own industrial action against the principal and against what is taking place here. You have your child out of school. What have you been doing in terms of either providing some form of remedial lessons for your child while he or she is out?
Yes, on Monday when classes were renewed, the 1st of September, I came to the teacher and she said that the students from my sister is in standard 1. But she told us that the students need to learn their times table from 2, 3, 4 till 5. So that's what I'm doing with her, teaching her at home. That's the same thing that they were going to do with her at school. So I'm doing it at home.
That, nonetheless, is hardly enough for an institution which operates on a prescribed curriculum and weekly schemes.
They can't be out of school because of the parents and the teachers and the principal. They are the ones who are getting more affected, because they are home. They don't have any we as parents, we are giving them some work, but we don't know what is the real work that they are giving here. So I am giving them times table, I am giving them to read. So, but what else, They have missed 3 weeks already with this week. And the Ministry of Education is not doing nothing. And the teachers, they said that they are teaching, but it's not the way, to go, because other parents are not, they are affected. Their kids are really affected with the principal.
David Simpson, who was first in the picketing line on Monday, is a repeat protester. The demand is for an urgent sit-down with all stakeholders.
We as parents are requesting an urgent meeting with the principal, teachers, the faculty of Nazarene School, which is the manager, Mr. Raymond Shepard, and the minister to meet along with us, the parents who are here, demanding or requesting for a urgent meeting. Our kids have been out of school for the past 2 weeks, almost going for 3, because there has been no proper agreement that the parents are satisfied with what's occurring in the institution. The institution is falling apart, and the proper entities need to be aware of what's happening, to hear the voice of the parents, because it's our kids that are attending this school, and it's our kids present that make them have a job.
News 5 understands that a meeting was held this afternoon in San Ignacio between the area representative, the parents, and the general manager. That discussion precedes a meeting to be held on Friday by the Teaching Services Commission on the fate of Polycarpia Petch as principal of the embattled primary school. Reporting for News 5, I am Isani Cayetano.
While all the fireworks revolved around the BTL settlement, the Senate also